Hey, I'm Jonathan Adler. We are here in my Soho design studio, and I am thrilled to share with you guys some of my favorite things. So let's start with my beaded sphinx pillow. I am so into this. So I found this amazing guy in India who basically sees the world in beads, and I was like, let's make a pillow that's like a sphinx done in psychedelic colors, rainbow, stars, mind blown. Mwah, love you. I love this incredible paper doll cutout portrait made by a brilliant artist called Michelle Renaud of my husband, Simon, and me. It's right behind me on my wall. It looks incredible. The details are amazing. The socks look like our socks. Simon is my much, much, much better half. It brings me a lot of joy. More things that I love in my office. Okay, so as I've maybe told you guys, I am a potter first and foremost, and one of my favorite things is this new Atlas head. I always say about design, if something is really good, it looks like it was uncovered rather than created. Like it looks like it's just meant to be that way. And I was sort of just the medium who channeled it into the world. And I think that's what this Atlas head is like. I took a head and sort of separated it into 4 quadrants. It just looks very perfect and ethereal. I think this piece is incredible. Even though I made it, I just think it's true. So I shouldn't be so full of myself, but I can't help it. I love this thing. The Atlas head. So another really cool thing in my office that I love is this freaky giant wood foot with my name on it. And this kind of came to me in a really cool way. I wanted to do wood sculptures, and I reached out to this workshop and it was in Asia, and I said like, hey, I want to do these things. Next thing I know, they sent me this giant shoe. It sits proudly on my desk, and it is a reminder for me to just always try to think creatively and imagine that things can be tweaked, turned around, and made special by playing with scale. Giant foot. All right, so those are 4 of my favorite things. I'll show you my favorite thing in a minute if you come with me into my pottery studio. This is the last thing I'm going to show you here in my Soho design office. This is my favorite thing in my Soho design office, my pottery studio. I love it here. I'm often to be found just making a pot. So the most important thing is I got to keep my white jeans clean, so I have some like busted old towel that I drape over my knee, and then I get to it. If I meet somebody and they say, what do you do? I never really know what to say, so I just say, I'm a potter, because that's kind of what I am. That's how I started my career, my business, rolling to the studio and making like 100 mugs a day, and then going home and going to sleep and coming in the next day and, you know, lather, rinse, repeat. That Malcolm Gladwell adage about 10,000 hours is never more true than when it comes to pottery. The more time you spend, the more competent you get, and I have put in my 10,000 hours. That is for damn sure. Dude, without pottery, I really don't know what I'd be doing. I do thank God for my clay. I love it. It is home to me. I can't even bear the thought of life without pottery. Yeah, so these have been some of my favorite things. I'm gonna keep working on this pot. It's been such a treat to share all this stuff with you, and I'd love to hear some of your favorite things. So let me know, post it on the web, and thanks for stopping by. Back to my pot.